Okay, I hope the sound works. Somebody let me know if you come in or if you're here. I've got to close these things that are popping up, and then I have a message to share. And excuse my, yeah, I got stuff. You know, I'm in my living room, so I'm just me. Okay, everything looks set. I hope my volume is good because I can't hear myself. I have previously recorded this, and the sound disappeared. I check everything afterwards. I listen to it. I even had someone to come in while I was recording, and everything was fine. But the next day, after I got up, came in here, I had a message, and the sound was gone. It was just gone. So I took this message at midnight, the beginning of, well, midnight into the new year. The Ascended Masters came through. And they had a message. Now, I asked, what message would you like to share with us for this new year on our planet Earth? What way, what may we expect to experience? And you're going to see me smoking, okay? I smoke. Get over it. But I'll put that out right now, okay? The message is what's important. Okay. And this is how they began. We are the angelic collection known to you as the Ascended Masters. I said, welcome and greetings of love and light. And they said, and to you also. We would like to convey to humanity that you are on course to higher frequencies onto the planet, and all of humanity will experience this shift in frequency. This is coming at an alarming rate due to the work that you are all doing to assist and the work you're doing on yourselves. And they're going to pop in. If they want to add to it, they'll pop in. The planet and all upon her will shift in this year of 2024. You think it's going to be years, but this is not truth. We know many of you feel it as we speak these words. It's up to you to maintain the highest frequency at this time. There is proof of this if you will pay attention to the Schumann resonance. The Earth will start to hold the highest frequency she has ever held in a very long time. Watch as it spikes and levels off each time, and you will see. Those who resonate with the higher frequency will shift faster than those who do not. Yes, I said many speak of this, so can you give some instruction as to how to keep our frequency higher or steps for those who are not aware of this? Yes, we know you need this information, and when you ask, it is given. What humanity needs to know is you must let go of all that does not serve your highest good and that does not serve in raising your frequency. Probably my cigarettes. They said that will fall away. Many things will fall away for all of us. But there are things that we can do, eat better, live foods instead of dead meat, things like that. There are many that harbor emotions that lower their frequency, and they must heal these. And I'm hearing, and your thoughts. Guard your thoughts. Please, we will speak to you from time to time as she's reading this. Please guard your thoughts. Any ill feelings you have towards others, you must forgive and let go. Forgive them, forgive yourself. Oh, and while we're at it, we're going to put this down. While we're at it, we want you to understand you are your generations. We believe we touched on that somewhere in here too, but you are your generations. You have incarnated on this planet many times in your what do you call your family structure, your family roles, mother, father, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousins. You have all incarnated in these groups many, many times, and you switch roles, and you do this to help one another learn lessons that you came to learn. Now, why do you need to learn lessons? Well, there are levels and dimensional levels. What do you call them? Levels in heaven. Yes, there are levels. So, as souls, you start out because to experience, you start out at the lowest level. And as you experience, you go up in levels. And things that you have done and done to others in those incarnations, they keep you at certain levels. So you incarnate to atone. Atone is the word. You incarnate to atone for the things that you have done to others. Earth is the only place you can undo or heal what you have done to others. Yeah, you know it as do unto others as you would have them do unto you. This is how it works. So everything that's done to you, it's not done to you, it's done for you. Please understand this. It is done for you, for your soul's growth. Understand? Now, we will let her continue. And we will come back if there's more that we want to interject. Okay, so where was I then? If y'all y'all do this to me. Okay. There are many that harbor emotions that lower their frequency, and they must heal these. There are many who keep putting it off, but they must get this done, complete. There are tools that you know of that identify and release what is discovered. They cannot heal what they are unaware of. This is the time to get busy with yourselves and to make it a high priority. The healing of generational baggage is the responsibility of those who are aware. Because you are your generations, remember? So you're healing your stuff from all those past lives. To call oneself a light worker, they must know this is a crucial part of their work. They are those generations of light, and it is their own energetic baggage they will be clearing from the many lifetimes they have existed, played out, not just this lifetime. It requires this healing of all generations to free oneself and future generations, not just present family. This healing will and does the entire family of soul lineage. I don't know if I wrote that correct, but you get it. The entire family of soul lineage for that group. Oh, it will and does heal the entire. Okay. I hear you over here too. For that group of souls who incarnated together. I said, I understand, and I've done tons of this work over the past 28 years. They said, yes, because you were led to one who knew about this healing. And he has helped many others, as he still does. I have a message from him today. He called me. So this is my healer. And if I can remember, y'all remind me, I will tell them. I'm not going to do that now. Anyway, you also became aware of the fact that you could do the same for yourself, but in a different way than my healer does. It's much the same method using different tools. He uses the human body, but it can be done and is being done by many through the muscle testing and the pendulum use with the books and the charts that you know of and use. And I use these. There are free charts on the internet that you can print out and use with your pendulum. There are books. I will just mention Dr. Bradley Nelson, his books. You can use all of those to help heal many things, and the free charts online. Okay, these are the tools of which we speak, and all need to know they can do this, but they must do the work. No one's going to do this for them unless they pay someone, and not all can do that. They can do this freely with the use of the books that are affordable and the charts that are offered freely. Got to switch back. Yes, I'm aware and I tell them, but it's up to them to do it. Yes, many just stroll on by the information and are not aware of its value for them. You share much knowledge to help them, but of course we know they cannot be forced. Many wait until it's critical or even terminal before they seek. There's no need to wait for those times to come. They can do this now and put off those. We're going to change our wording here because in case we don't want things censored. You can do this for yourselves now and put off the wake-up calls. Do you hear us? You all get those traumatic wake-up calls. You do not have to wait to be shaken, do you? Some of you do. Some of you do. And they're very traumatic. So you know when those traumatic times come in your lives, is to shake you, to awaken you. So pay attention, please. Pay attention. But you don't have to wait for those. You can use these methods that she's speaking of, and you can heal so many things. You can release so many things. You can clear so many things. And you also need to protect yourselves from interference. There are many beings out there that you are unaware of. Break any contracts you have with those lower energies and entities. Break the contracts, cut the cords, cut the transmissions, and be sure, as you say it, be sure to seal that. Fill that empty space within yourselves with love, light. You can choose the light you put in, the color, red, white, and don't put red. You don't need the red. The white light, the green light, pink, purple. You know, you're uplifting, you're higher, above your heart chakra. Those colors. And seal it in with golden light. Anytime you remove something, even as in her hypnosis sessions, anytime they remove something, You replace it with a positive and seal it in. Always, always, always seal something positive in with golden light. Yes, Yana, we're going to interject, so get used to it. Okay, they put off, but you don't have to. I said, yes, some are stubborn to the core. And I know quite I was very stubborn, you guys. I came on this path kicking and screaming. And then when I realized what was going on, I had to wake up. But it took the death of my sister. She was the catalyst for my awakening journey. So, anyway, they said, we agree, but this stubbornness will only prolong their suffering on the planet and within themselves. We wish to convey this energy will not move into the higher energy that Earth is moving into. So, if they wish to move with her and into the new energy, the higher frequency, they need to take heed of our message. As you would say, we're not just blowing smoke. We speak only truth. This is most appropriate for this time of frequency shift if those who hear it wish to make that advancement into the new earth, the new frequency, as you call it. And they said, go with love on this healing journey. Now, I also asked some more questions. These were of a personal nature. But it pertains to all of you. Many of us have gone through, I've 28 years of intense, I've gone through 7 years intense healing. But the twin flame that came was not ready. And this pertains to that, but also there's a lot of other twin flames that are going through things too right now, and you're going to. But he would tell me, well, you have issues. And I was like, yeah, I got one and it has a name and it's him. But anyway, he would say, well, how come I have to sacrifice everything and you don't have to sacrifice anything? Well, he didn't know. And here's what they said to that. They said, he will let go of many things, as you know, and that is the path of healer. I said, but when he was here, he said, why didn't I have to let go of things? And the reply, because he did not see or understand all that you did have to let go of in your life to be here where I'm at. What do you have of the past besides the things you have accumulated since being here? How many friends and family have you had to let go of to be where you are today and doing the work you are doing? We're going to interject, and doing the work she is doing. If she had not done and let go and moved forward and higher in her frequency, we would not be speaking through her. This would not be conducive to the energy. If you do not have the energy to allow that frequency to be one with that, we cannot. So you all can. You just have to get your frequency to where we can. And they said, how many friends and family have you had to let go of to be where you are? How many attachments have you had to let go of? How many beliefs, how many ways of life you had before? How many hopes, dreams, goals, and all the other things you have let go of to walk this path and allow yourself to be guided in the path that you are now on. And you have to allow yourself to be guided. Don't go kicking and screaming. Just say, okay, just show me the way. Light the path. Light my path. I said, yes. And since you bring it up, I didn't realize just how much I have let go of. I said, wow. And my life is nothing like it used to be. I have none of those friends from the past. I know, and letting go of the people was the hardest for me. They said, yes, this is hard for most all that choose the path of healer and the path of light. You do realize you never let go of anyone. They're just another part of you. You just move into a different space that they're not ready to follow you into yet. It's like having friends that you have nothing in common with and realize you have no desire to hang out with them anymore. And then it's more personal. So yeah, he needs to hear this. So they're saying if you want to share it, share it. But no, I want to go back to their messages. And I have messages for the twin flames. I will do another video, and that's in some of this. Okay. This came on January the 2nd. But it wasn't the Ascended Masters. It was Archangel Ariel, which was new to me. Usually it's Archangel Gabriel. I'd like to continue this communication on this new year of 2024. You didn't answer my question much on what we may expect. I listened and checked for accuracy, a channel, and I got 100% accuracy on her details. I'd like to know more in depth. I check my accuracy, and if it's not 100%, I don't share it. I won't take less than 100%, but I have someone that we check each other's stuff. We don't tell each other what the message is or what our questions are. We just say, we ask for that percentage of accuracy. And I've had many to check my work, and I don't accept less. Excuse me one second. Okay. I'd like more in depth as to the earth changes, where the upheaval can be expected. You know that I know in future reference to this, it's already happened. So I know you can at least tell me more specifics. Oh, there was another channel. Somebody. Oh, yes. Okay. There was an astrologer I listened to. She said that this light energy was coming in 3 waves and something about the spring. So please, what can you tell me of relevance to humanity and myself about this, please? Okay. The planet, as you know, is going to go through many shifts and changes. Many are speaking of this as we speak. Waters will rise in many areas of land where the earth crust burst open, and lands will sink as some will rise. The main thing for you to remember is you're here for a reason and a purpose. This land is protected, and so are you. I said, that's reassuring. That yes, many will perish, But the souls chose this time. All the things you see happening on this earth, they chose that time to leave. And it's to help awaken more people. They chose at this time to leave in this manner at this specific time. There are no accidents, there are no coincidences. Yes, the light frequency will come in waves as it has been for some time. The three waves will come in much higher frequencies than ever before. This is because these are the final stage of what has previously been in smaller increments. Know, K-N-O-W, know to stay grounded and balanced, and all is well. Those who do not heed this message will have a much harder time of it, as they will fear these changes and the energy that they see and feel. They will not have any idea of what's happening because they have closed their minds to what they think is nonsense or untrue. They fear what they do not know. When these waves or flashes of light come, they will bring with them knowing of things you have all forgotten. But not all will be accepting of this, and they will fear it. What happens if they don't accept it and instead fear it? They will not move with it into the higher frequency. It will take them some time as they see that people have just disappeared with no trace. This is why the healers, as yourself, are in place to assist those who will be led to you. And there's many places all over the planet. I see. Maybe we continue. Yeah, I stopped. Had to get some rest that night because that was late too. Okay, they said, understand, it was Ariel again. Understand this, you will be assisting in both frequencies, as many will need help on both sides, the third, fourth dimension, and the fifth dimension, or higher, who knows. I said, that should be interesting. Well, that should be interesting. They said, well, no, not surprising. You will be as many who will be going back and forth between dimensions. You all do this now, but it will be on a conscious level rather than in your sleep state. Uh, yeah. Then I went into something that's I can't share. That's not for you. It's not for okay. That's the polarity, the twin flames. Give me a minute. I've got so many notes. Gold cord connection. I'm going to do a different video on that. It's complete. Okay, that's complete for now. I do have one that I started. I haven't finished it because I've been going through some waves of energy myself. Well, we're getting a lot of us are getting a lot of downloads right now. This is on January the 6th, the energy shift. Yeah, I've had a lot going on. That's 3 days. So I'll share this and then I'll probably have more to add to this. I said, is there anything else we need to discuss? Yes, it's time for you to have more information on the coming energy. This energy is like nothing humans have ever experienced before. Although you all came from this frequency, it has not been present on Earth for a very long time. You, as many others, know what to expect, but there are many who are not aware. So I would say if you're not aware, please, please do. Okay. I was told by someone to share this, to get my information out there. Don't worry about YouTube intros and subscribe and, all this stuff. So, my channel is me in my living room or wherever I decide to record from. Uh, so, I just share the truth as it comes through. I do check for accuracy, and I have someone else to check for me too. Although my healer said, my healer, I want to share that. He does a lot of work. He was told he is the incarnation of Abraham. So I've been working with him since the beginning, 1996. But he called me this morning. I had some weird stuff going on yesterday. I didn't feel good at all. And I couldn't eat. All I could do was drink my water. And I just had to go with it. So I don't know. We're all getting frequency shifts, especially if you're aware and the healers and you're doing the work and you know your path, your purpose, and your mission. You are getting some major downloads, some major frequency shifts because the Earth's frequency is rising quick. It has been accelerated. Everything has been accelerated. Thank God. We're all tired of waiting on this. We've been hearing about it for a long time. I've been hearing about it since the beginning when I didn't know anything about any of this stuff. But he was telling me he was given the ascension codes. So he's going to have a meeting going on to do whatever he does. I don't know. So, but he also told me that he was told he had to come here to my land. That was news to me. There's something else has to be done that he must do here. I know my twin flame and I were supposed to, there was a portal to be opened of light. And he didn't stay for that. He had to go. You got to go. If you're not going to do your healing, you can't blame others for stuff. And if you've listened to some of my stuff, I didn't know I was an empath. Had no clue till someone told me. So I naturally just, if you have anger, I get angry. I didn't know, but it wasn't mine, and there was a lot of issues that had to be healed. So had to let him go. So my healer, we've set a time and a date for him to come out, and he'll be working with me. He works from the feet. He works with the back of his hands, and he pushes against, like, this is my foot. I'm up on a massage table. It's lower, and this is my foot. And he takes the back of his hands, and on both feet, he does this. One leg gets shorter. They're out of balance. He knows a yes or a no from that. Me, I use this. Show me yes. Show me no. My no is clockwise. My yes is counterclockwise. So I use the pendulum for my yes and no. Meaning it can go left to right, up and down. It's different for everyone. Whatever works. But he will be working with me and his method to whatever we're supposed to do out here. I don't have a clue. But all I know is get ready. Hope you're ready. Give yourselves a hand and say thank you to all of those beings that are working with us, helping us to come through this rise in frequency for Earth and all of humanity. And all I can say is grab your ass and hold on tight. But just know everything's okay. The number one thing you need to know is do not, under any circumstances, allow fear. When it starts coming into here and oh my God, don't freak out. Just all is well. God is here and all is well. Know that. Stand firm. Because let me tell you something. You have the power. I promise you, you have the power. Greater things will you do. So trust that and know that. Know who you are as the soul that you are. This is just a character you're playing. It's just a character you're playing. It's not who you are. You are very powerful beings playing a role on earth. It's a play. You came here to experience all of this. Be glad. Be joyful in the changes. No, change is not pretty all the time. But humans do not wake up when everything is roses and pretty. You all have to have those wake-up calls to literally shake you awake, to ask the questions. Ask the questions. Ask to be guided. And ask for only 100% pure truth of love and light from the highest benevolent beings there are. Got it? Stay grounded, stay in love, stay in light, and I shall return. And if the audio don't come out on this one, I'll do it again and again and again and again. The messages are out there now. Like I say, I don't listen to others. I had already had this message, but the same message is coming through a lot of people. I'm not the only one. It's on Soul to Soul Network. It's on Blossom Goodchild. It's on, oh my God, Greg Braden. I don't know if Greg Braden. I don't know who all, but it's all over now. I'm not the only one with this message. And we don't know each other. We don't call each other up on the phone. I don't know their phone numbers. Oh, that's my unc. Anyway, so if it's coming through all these different channels, pay attention, be aware, get ready, get yourself ready. Stay in love, stay in light, and do not go to fear for any reason. Your angels are with you, your guides are with you, the higher beings are with you. And you have assistance. In all things you have assistance. Just ask, and it shall be given to you. You may not like the form it comes in. You don't always like the form it comes in. I know a few times I didn't like the form it came in either. But it's okay. Just know that you're okay. Allow the energy in. And please, drink your spring water. I'm not advertising for any particular brand or anything, but drink your spring water and try to stay away from those chemicals. I know my diet has changed a lot and it keeps changing. So bless everything. That's another thing. If you're going to eat something, whether you go out to eat, whether you prepare it at home, put your hands over that food. Bless that food. Thank all the hands that prepared it. If it's meat, then bless that animal. Thank it for its sacrifice, for the nourishment of your body. I remove all lower energies or influences on this. I infuse it with the highest level of love and light for the nourishment and the frequency of my body. Thank you, and eat. But if you're afraid to eat something, oh, this is a lower vibration, don't eat it. It's that simple. If you think it'll hurt you, don't do it. Do not do it. If you think it'll hurt you, then it will hurt you because you're very powerful. Now, I want to tell you something too. Your body hears everything you say. It hears every word you say. It hears every thought you think. So, what are you telling your body? Love your body no matter what. Love it. Talk to it. It knows how to heal itself, but it don't just do it, because you have these programs, generational. You have all of society. You have all this programming that's not even yours, that your body listens to. I'm not saying don't go to your doctor. Go to your doctors. I get my labs and I come home and I work on things. If you have an emergency, go. I mean, really, people. Learn what you need to work on, but talk to your body in a loving way. Tell it what you want it to do. Call in the healing cells. Call in the frequencies. Speak to your body. Do the work. Do the work on the programming. Reprogram. Reprogram your thoughts. Reprogram. Be careful what you speak. You create. It's up to you to create what you wish to experience. What you focus on, you're going to get more of. That is a promise. We all do. I have friends that focus on everything falling apart in their lives. Well, keep focusing on it. You're going to get more. With this frequency right now, you are manifesting bam, 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 bam. I mean, it's going to come at you with guns a-blazing. Change your thoughts. Forgive everyone. Forgive them. And here's another exercise I'm going to give you before I close. You can sit where you are. And this is very important, okay? This is very important. I forgive all those in my past, in all timelines, that have ever hurt me in any way. I forgive them. And if I took, but you must give me back my energy. I demand my energy back. You reach out as if you're bringing it in. I demand my energy back. This is my energy. You are not allowed to have it anymore. You call it all back to you. You bring it back into you and you seal it in. Now, you turn around and you say, I ask all those in my past, in all timelines, in all directions, time and space. I ask all of you to forgive me for any transgressions, if I ever hurt you in any way. And I give back to you all energies. If I ever took energy from anyone, I give it all back to you now and give it all back to them and tell them, seal it in your being with love and light. It's that simple. It's that simple. Forgive, let go, take back what's yours that was taken from you, and it's done. That's one way. And forgiveness is the key to a lot of things. So all those in your life, get over it, forgive them. They were just, hear this. They were just playing the part you gave them before you came to Earth. And they play it perfectly. And it's not always nice. And you weren't always nice either. So forgive them. Release them. Let them go. And cutting cords, energetic cords. Ask your angels, your healers, or you. I cut all energetic cords that are attached to me, that do not serve me, that are draining my energies, that are transmitting, that cut them all, front, back, top, bottom. I cut them all now. I send all that energy back to them. I pull back my energy from them, and I seal those cords at both ends with divine love and light to be sealed forevermore. I do not allow any energetic cords to be attached to me that are not of the highest levels of divine love and divine light. I do not consent to influences other than the highest levels coming into you. Do not consent, and verbally speak that. I do it quite often. I do not consent to this. I do not consent. I do not consent. I only allow that which comes from the highest levels of the divine, benevolent beings of love and light. Period. I will not. And I had to learn all this. I mean, years. I had to work, and I still work. That's something else they told me. They don't understand. Somebody says, "Oh, you're talking to the dark side. Oh, you work with the dark side." I got news for you. Where do you think that came from? You have light and dark in you. You have to have, there's the balance. You have light and dark. You have male and female. If they're out of balance, yeah, you're going to get more influence from the dark side. But your masculine, your feminine have to be balanced. The light and the darkness have to be balanced. Your shadow self, they have to be balanced. And yes, I have talked to the darks. They've come. But I said, I'm not talking to you. And they said, but I know help. I want help, and I know you can help me. Will you help me? Oh, yes. You want to go home? Yes. So have them. The light's within them. It's right there in the heart. It's in the heart. Your soul. It's in the heart. The light's there. All they have to do is find that tiny, itsy bit, so probably so tiny they can't even see it. But I tell them, look for it. Now expand it out. They all get excited then because they can see it. And they expand it out. I said, now, Archangel Michael, I call on you. I ask you to take this one home to the light with love. Go with love. Go with God. And I helped them. And when that happened to me, I was like, I'm not talking to you. Nope. Well, Archangel Michael came in after that. And he said, Yana, you need to understand. They're going to come to you for help. Will you help them? Yes, I will. But if they're nasty and causing me problems and they want to play, no, I don't play. I don't play with the dark side. I will not for any reason, shape, form, or fashion. So I've had a lot of people tell me the messages you're getting are not. Oh, yes, they are. Because I test them. They must pass my test. And if they don't pass my test, and that's in another video. So I'm going to get off here. That's it. I got to go take care of myself. Stay in love. Please stay in love. And please subscribe to my channel. I will be sharing a lot more messages that I have. I've got notebooks of stuff. I can't say I'm going to be sharing it all, but I want to share some more on the twin flame because those cords have been activated. Your missions will be fulfilled. So I love you. Take care. And until next time, have a great day, a blessed day.